In our modern, high-speed lives, we are constantly bombarded by the company of others. This isn't just a physical presence, it is the digital noise of social media, the persistent ping of notifications, and the relentless chatter of a world that never sleeps. This constant interference creates a thick fog in the mind, making it almost impossible to discern the true roots of our own happiness or our suffering. Sharak Lama Rinpoche suggests that the spiritual retreat is the ultimate solution to this modern dilemma. It is a process of deliberate isolation designed to grace the mind, providing the sanctuary necessary for a total mental transformation. However, a retreat is not a peaceful escape or a casual holiday, it is a disciplined, scientific confrontation with the self. The mechanics of isolation, strengthening the focus muscles. The primary purpose of a retreat is to remove the silly bugs of worldly distraction. When you are alone with your thoughts in a remote, conducive environment, your analytical thinking patterns, usually clouded by the white noise of daily chores, begin to clear. This isolation serves a vital triple function. First, it allows us to deepen our concentration. Without the pull of emails or social obligations, the mind's focus muscles begin to strengthen, moving toward a state of 100% clarity. Secondly, the act of preparing for and entering a retreat creates spiritual merit. Without this merit, ancient wisdom remains just words on a page. With it, the teachings become a lived reality. Finally, this solitude allows us to build divine bonds, inviting the high-frequency guidance of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas into our personal journey without the static of the mundane world. The 3 stages of realization, from software to hardware. A retreat follows a specific, logical progression that mirrors the rigorous discipline of the great monastic universities. It begins with study. You cannot contemplate what you have not first learned. You must upload the software of the teachings into your consciousness. Once the knowledge is there, the retreat environment allows for contemplation. This is where you chew on the studies, investigating how they apply to your specific obstacles and life path. Only after this period of intense internal investigation does a true realization occur. This is the aha moment when the teaching stops being an external idea and becomes a permanent part of your mental hardware. The detective work, confronting the ego bug. The most effective form of this practice is the analytical retreat. Here, you act as a detective investigating your own suffering. You look deep within to find the source of your discontent, boredom, and anger. During this process, you inevitably confront the ego bug, those deeply held self-cherishing views that prioritize our own comfort over the growth of our spirit. You begin to see how your own attachments are the very things blocking your progress. This is intense work that requires the patience of a warrior. When the comforts of the materialistic world feel far away, you must stay the course to find the clarity hidden beneath the noise. A system warning, the power of motivation. Rinpoche offers a vital warning regarding our internal system settings. The benefits of a retreat are determined entirely by your motivation. If you enter a retreat merely to escape a problem while holding onto a huge ego or unresolved anger, you may emerge feeling worse, more frustrated and discontented than when you began. If you remain too attached to worldly luxuries, the retreat will feel like a prison rather than a sanctuary. To gain true results, you must enter with the intention to shed the ego, not feed it. When the motivation is right, the retreat becomes the pinnacle of the spiritual journey, leading to a magnanimous heart. Following in the footsteps of giants. We are inspired by the great practitioners, from the Buddha himself to Milarepa and Nagarjuna, who spent years in contemplation. They didn't do it for fame or likes, they did it to transform their minds into sources of light for others. Whether you are performing a mantra recitation retreat for the 21 Taras or a deep analytical meditation, remember that you are following in the footsteps of giants. With the right motivation and enthusiastic perseverance, you can move toward the ultimate state of clarity, peace, and abundance.